Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 9 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to start with the kitchen. Now we're gonna continue working on this. So let's go back to our section. And then here, I'm going to move this one like so. At the same time, while moving this, we're going to go to insert and let's go to level 1 so that we could just insert the equipment right there. So let's just close that, go to insert, load family, and go to specialty equipment, domestic, and then high end. Let's go here under oven build double. Let's add in those oven so we have those wine storage, and then we also have this. So I'm gonna use this. Click open. Sorry, it's basically the high end. And then I'm gonna show you again because I was like working on the other side. So here, specialty equipment, domestic, high end, and then one of this, the combo for the wall. So oven build, microwave, and then we have the double right here. So click on open, CM, and then here we're just gonna stick it here for now. Press escape, select this. I don't want I'm going to remove the show label. So here I'm going to apply, OK, and then let's go to our section to see what's the height that we're gonna plan to do. I'm planning to just put it right here on the side, and then at the same time we're going to move this all together so that it will have its own. So here, let's just move this. Let's move this one as well, and then let's move the backsplash right about there. And then we could actually edit this so that we know the extrusion. So I believe we set this one to 10 or 25, sorry. And then now that's exactly right there. Click finish, and then here we could just set this one right there. And then for the counter, we're going to move this one as well. I want to have this one as a standalone as well, similar to this one, but this one is also inclined. So I'm going to move this one same so that it's flush, and then we're going to create a casing for that. So now let's go to architecture, model in place, and then choose your generic model. Press OK. You can name it whatever you want, and then here I'm just gonna use extrusion, pick a plane, and of course we're going to use the wall at the back. And then we need to change the material, so I'm gonna choose one of the materials right here. Most of the time I just choose random because I could always set the correct materials in Twinmotion. I just need to change it here so that when it goes to Twinmotion, everything is set. So I'm probably gonna use stone and then limestone right here, and then let me add the casing, and then the casing again right here. Actually, instead of that, I just want it right here. It's because I want this to overlap the extrusion there. And then once we're good, we can set up the depth. We could select that, and then here you can grab it and then just place it right there in front of that, and then click finish. And as you can see, it looks nice. Probably I'm just going to align it same as this or above. AL from above, and then we could just move this one at the back a little bit. That's looking good. And then let's just fix whatever we could fix, and then at least we don't need to use the void there, so the void extrusion. So here, next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna double check again what material we use here. I believe edit in place, select this Glulam 28. It's because that's what I'm gonna use again. So what we could do is go to section now. I'm going to create the door right here. So now I could actually just use this extrusion, edit in place, and then create again from there, and then pick a plane. I'm gonna use the extrusion right here to pick my plane. So the face of that is what is used. Extrusion, it needs to be just 10, and then I'm going to change this to the one that I just copied. I'm going to select this. I'm going to extrude it from here, or get this midpoint right here, and then from there I'm going to select 5 because I want my gap to be 10, and then select it from each side, and then delete this. Now I have my midpoint. I could then create an offset. I'll probably just leave it like that, and then so I'm just going to use this, but it's going to look not good actually. So I'm just going to offset this to 10. So 10 will be our gap. I want it from the inside, and then here in terms of the division, we have basically 15, 15. So probably 500 each. I'm gonna use 500 each. There we go. Select that, copy it from here so that I don't need to create that copy. Copy it again, make sure multiple is checked, And then there we go. I just need to make sure that I have a gap here. I could basically just nudge it a little bit. And then what I can do is I can mirror this now. I'm going to select the midpoint right here. So select all of this, get the midpoint, mirror this using that command, mirror draw axis, select this one so that we can delete it. And the issue right here is this one has a different width from the last one, so I'm just going to extend it a little bit, and then from there I can nudge this one to make it smaller or bigger, so you could just eyeball that. There we go. And the most important is it looks even right here in the middle. So let's click finish for this, and then let's look at it at 3D. So now it looks like there's some door there. And then again we have the same one. Let's select section again, and then click on extrusion, pick a plane, and pick this plane right here. Let's get the midpoint, and then from that midpoint we're going to do the same. 5 actually. 5 offset on one side and 5 offset on the other side. Let's just leave the midpoint from there, or actually we could just delete that. We don't need that anymore. And then from here offset 10 again, and then rectangle, and then select that midpoint, space bar, and then here we will know same thing, 500, and then we could just align it, do an align tool, 500, and then select CO, copy that from there to here, and then multiple, and then you could align this AL, align it from there. And then here we could just select everything, unselect this, and then this one, and then mirror draw axis, and then from here use align so that we could align the one at the top. Okay, so now after this we could add in more by dividing this, putting in some drawers. Let's leave the one in the middle to have a hinge door, and then the rest we could just edit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on draw like that, and then I'm going to just offset here in the middle, and then same here, and then draw, or let's do it evenly. Make 3, 2 at the one top, and then one in the middle. So I think that's a good one to have, so that at least everything is still looking good. I'm just going to move this one at the top like that, and then we could just have this one like that. And then SL, that's split element. We need to split all of this, and then we will have to trim as well. So by doing this, there's not gonna be an overlap, and everything will be fine. And then now let's just trim and extend. So this is the time consuming part of this one. And let's do it here on the left side. And then lastly, this one. And then when you're ready, you can just click finish. If you forgot something, it will let you know anyway. This one, we're just gonna push this one a little bit at the top, and then click finish. Let's look at it. That looks really good. It looks modern. And then actually we still have to do our island. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to add some handles. I'm gonna provide a link. It will be second link from part 1 description, part 1 video for this one. So here I'm just going to download this, and you will have a link for this one. Once you download it, what you only need to do is just drag and drop, and then you'll be able to select it there. As you can see, the way this one is, if there is, it's basically a face base, so it will stick to any face that you have or you're linking to. So here's spacebar, you can turn it as well. So it's really a nice nice family to have. It's easy to use, and it's not something like a light where you can stick or only stick it to the ceiling. So for this one, let's just add it. We're just going to add it here in the base. I'm not gonna add it on the top. I believe on the top it already look nice, and then I'm just going to add it like that. If we could check the 3D, it's looking like that. In terms of the material, you can change the material here. I just did a metal panel, so you could just use any metal that you want. and you could just place it to anywhere here. So that's something that you can do. You can download that. I provided the link. And then here in the next video, we're gonna finish this off with an island, and then obviously we're gonna put some furniture as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.